intro.
All right, now we're fucking here. Plus money, week 7 on
Let's
the
go.
right channel.
We never started on the wrong channel.
Surely we didn't.
It
Okay.
was a test stream.
Last week 6 was pretty good to me. A lot of people got murdered, but I hit a couple decent parlays. We were there. We started off last Thursday. Isaiah Pachenko over on receiving. That one hit. Good little open of the week. Let's see if we can get something similar. Jags versus the Saints. Spread started out 3.5, moved down to 2. I think across some books 2.5. I think Lawrence will be in there tonight, pending that workout they're gonna have pregame.
We'll work them out pregame.
Oh yeah, baby. This one is one of those games where I almost think whoever wins by 3. Within there. Like if you get a +3 on either side, I almost feel like it's that type of
Yeah,
game. Saints
I
aren't
would agree with that.
Derek Carr and the boys.
Derek Carr and the boys. More like Uncle Rick and the boys, but
they're
yeah, sure.
they're injured at tackle. The Saints have 2 linemen out. Play I kind of like in this because the defenses are supposed to be hot. There's some injuries on both sides on offense. Under 19.5 on the first half. But you got any opinions on this one?
Yeah, I think I would take the chance on the Trevor Lawrence little, I guess, injury. It sounds like he's probably going to play. I would take the money line or even the +2 if you want to play it safe. I like the Jags. I think they would beat the Saints if healthy. So I like a little plus money on that side. I'm a Jags lover though. Jags dick sucker.
The under is 10-0 in the Saints' last 10 games. Crazy stat there. So I mean, how can you not ride out a little bit of that? Over on
Yeah.
this one, I kind of think since it's that type of game, field goals could be heavy. There's over
Ooh,
3.5 field goals is +110 if you're looking at something
I'd
like
slam
that.
that.
There's a play I really like here as well. It's kind of iffy. Derek Carr's rushing yards is set at a half yard,
I thought I saw that. Yeah.
and he's hit that in every single game except the one he got injured versus Green Bay. I believe it might have not hit it the week after when he was still kind of banged up. But besides that, he's hit it every single week. He's got like one rush for 2 yards or so. Like look for him to step up in the pocket or do a little QB sneak. I kind of like that play. This is a game I also bet for a tie +7,000. I got $1 on it because this is your shit Thursday. Jags Saints
Yep.
injuries on offense. Defense looks to rule it. So I just went with a little bit of a tie there. And then to get you to talk about plus money, I put together a small parlay for this game just because I had some time.
Same game.
Yeah, same game. I did all those together. Derek Carr over half a yard rushing, under 19.5 points halftime, and Kamara to score a TD is +800. So decent little play
Nice.
there. I'm not. Yeah, I'd lean on the plus side of this game. Saints are at home, but if you get Jags +3, I kind of like that.
Yeah, one thing just I saw, feel my Buddha is all about Derek Carr and the boys. I'm just saying I saw this stat that was kind of funny. Trevor Lawrence, well, the Jags as an organization have never won at the Saints, and Trevor Lawrence had 2 losses in college that were both in that stadium. So it's just funny. If the Saints do win, Trevor Lawrence will have never won in that
Huh.
stadium, and the Jags will have still never won against the Saints on the road. So
The old
would be
Superdome's
interesting.
cursed, huh?
Yeah, cursed for the old Jags and Trevor.
Well, all right,
Well, I'm still putting my mortgage on them.
Yeah, I mean, the bet I actually have tonight, I have a alt total. Same game is Saints +3.5 and under 48.5. It's like
Ooh,
-113 or something.
huge.
I have the
What you
30
got for
bucks on
them?
that.
I see them Bears and Raiders coming up next. The
Yeah,
Raiders.
moving on from there, the game we got first on the Sunday slate,
Game of
Raiders
the week.
versus the Bears. Yeah, backup quarterback city here. Jimmy G has been ruled out. It's assumed that Fields is going to be out, dislocated thumb.
Mm-hmm.
If we're just getting right into it, the Raiders haven't won in Chicago in their last 5 trips. I believe
I
and
do.
they're 0-4-1 against the spread in their last 5 trips at Soldier. Take the plus side here, like the Bears +3 at home. There's the real plus money bet I like is Bears to score first and their money line +230.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to get some Raiders action, I like Josh Jacobs total yards, like receiving and
Oh yeah.
rushing over 98.5. Also, his longest reception over 11.5 yards. Last week he had 8 catches, and then he had 13 carries as well. So his touches per game are just going up. I think he came into the season kind of out of shape after all those contract issues and stuff, and now he's getting back going a little bit. He
Yeah.
looks better since last week before. Bears defense ain't nothing. If you like some
Nope.
Jacobs, get in on
That
that. But
that Bears defense is like a turnstile in the subway. Everybody's coming through that motherfucker.
oh,
Josh Jacobs, alt yards, 250.
see if you can get that off your offshore book.
Yeah. See if you can find that number out there, chat.
Yeah, but I'm leaning Bears +3 there. Uh, Not really much going there. Backup quarterback city.
Yep.
All right, Lions versus the Ravens. Another one. You'd stick with a trend here of Lamar's rushing yards. He's been going over 50 to 60 yards every game, pretty much. Lions give up a lot of yards to quarterbacks. I remember even Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, week 1 had a decent amount. Lions could always kind of that team. They'll push the pocket, but the quarterback will escape. So Lamar's over is 55. I think that'll be easy. And
Yeah.
then a stat I was talking about earlier is the Ravens offense is actually gets worse as the game goes on. They're one of the best offenses in the league in first quarter, second quarter. They get worse third quarter. They're the worst in the league in fourth quarter. So I actually like the Ravens first quarter money line +120, or the spread's 0.5 +120 on that. And then the Lions, if you like the reverse on this, the Lions fourth quarter +102. What do you think about some Lions or Ravens?
I think the Lions are even overvalued being underdog, especially going into Baltimore. Weather on the East is supposed to be a little choppy. They have both their running backs out. Montgomery is out and Gibbs is out. I'd be all over a -3 for the Ravens, and I like your rushing yards mentioned for Lamar. I think he was quoted in an interview this week saying they just want to do whatever to win. If they need me to run the ball, I'll run the ball. Like he doesn't give a fuck. He's just trying to win the game. So the running team, better running team against a team without running backs and a quarterback who doesn't fare well outside. I'd be all over
Yes.
Ravens in this one, man.
I was
This is
waiting
a
to
Ravens,
say it.
Ravens, Ravens. Ravens, 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 Ravens.
Goff is very bad outside, so if the
Yeah,
weather's going
fuck
to be
him.
in play, yeah, definitely look for the Ravens. I mean, they practice outside pretty much all year round. They're going to
I'm
be
a
ready for
diehard
all that.
Baltimore fan. I'll be on the field.
But all right, getting out of there, tell us a little about the Browns versus the
Oh,
Colts.
Jesus. I honestly I hate the Browns right now. The Browns, they just feel like they have no value. I mean, their defense is great, but their offense, it's just I mean, it's shit right now. Do we know who's starting for quarterback
For the Browns, it's I
for
don't
the
think
Browns?
Deshaun's coming. No,
He's still out. It's just hard to take the Colts in their situation as well. Minshew, I backed him last week and it burnt me. I think we talked about that a little bit. This would be a tough game for me to really get into with the Browns defense being so good though. I wonder about a little underplay. Otherwise, I mean, I would probably take the Browns -3. I think the Browns will win this game. Don't really know what their method of victory will be, but I don't trust Minshew against that. If 49ers struggled so much against the Browns defense, Minshew and the Colts, like, how could I bet for anything on their side? What do you think?
the only thing I'd say about that is last week it was raining and sloppy in Cleveland. They're going to
Right.
be in the dome in
True.
Indianapolis. The thing about Minshew is you can kind of look at his whole career. This is what he does. He has 1, 2, 3 games to start a season or come in for a team that are pretty
Yep.
good before, I don't know if they figure out him on tape or what.
Yeah.
He goes straight downhill because he's one of those guys you
Correct.
think Minshew, he could be a starting quarterback. He's good. He needs opportunity. No, It's like Ryan
He,
Fitzpatrick. You
he
see
can't. Yeah,
four or
it's
five
exactly what I was
games,
thinking.
and then he just tanks down. He's bad. So
Yep. He can't. He's not consistent enough. He'll give you a few, like you said, and then it's you can't trust him. So
that's
yeah, I'm
I
off the Colts for this one,
I
even
just
at home.
there's not a lot of good matchups in the NFL this week. Try to avoid what to bet more than
Yeah,
every
this is
game.
probably an avoider.
Yeah, I don't like this under on a teaser. If you do like if you're a 10-point teaser guy or something and you get this under into the 50s, it'll probably hit, but that's about it.
Yeah, it'll probably hit. I love that.
Tepid betting.
You just don't know. Yeah.
Bills versus Patriots. I got on this one. Right, I didn't skip one, right? Yeah, Browns off Colts. Bills versus Patriots. It's a 8.5 spread. Um, Patriots underdogs. I think it's up to 9. I actually am taking the Pats +9 on this because honestly, Vegas is going to want the Bills to lose. The Bills are going to be in every single fucking parlay there is imaginable. Uh,
Right.
so I think this is going to be a lot closer. Bill Belichick pulls some bullshit anyway. Where look at the Miami game for instance. Miami should have beat the fuck out of them. The game wasn't that
Mm-hmm.
close. The score was close. It didn't feel close if you watched the game. The Pats just hung in there. And I expect the same thing. The Bills have kind of been regressing. Their offense isn't like I mean, they're not going to come out there and score 75. Like the Pats is all right. I think +9 was hit in this divisional matchup. And then also I like under 40. I think this could be one of those weird ass games. It's like 17-10, some shit. Oh,
Yeah, it's one I hate
uh,
personally.
plus money bet I like on this. Probably the only bet. I think you can trust a competent QB. I know just Josh Allen gets a little wild, but plus money under half an interception or under one interception, +110 for Josh Allen. So I kind of like that.
Interesting.
Patriots
That is a good plus money.
kind of hurt at corner. I mean, as long as
Mm-hmm.
he just doesn't get super reckless. I mean, you
Yeah,
never know. Josh Allen throws a couple of those crazy deep balls,
he
like arm
does.
arm punts almost. But
Well, piggybacking off that, the Bills. I mean, you're not wrong. The Patriots can keep this close, but it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities for the Bills to get a lead. And Josh Allen doesn't need to do anything spectacular very quickly. It could be second quarter, they're up by 10, not needing to throw bombs or do anything crazy. So that under half is that's a good plus bet right there, plus money bet.
yep.
I like that.
All right, getting away from there. Then Commanders taking on the Giants.
From one shitter
Commanders.
to another shitter.
Commanders have a pretty good record when they go and play the Giants in New York, but we got a 2.5 point spread. Well, what do you think about this game, P?
It sounds like we might be on opposite sides of the coin. I'd take the Commanders by a field goal. Samantha Howell can pull up her skirt and get the job done. I trust. Um, but it's hard for me to back a Giants team. I know you, like I said, you're on the other side of that coin, which I can't really blame you for falling on. This one's it's an on the fence game for me. But give me the field goal for the Commanders. I ain't betting for this Giants team. Fuck them.
Yeah, this is just one of those. I think it's the time for the Giants to win. Commanders beat the Falcons last week. I think they're going to come down. They're on the
We'll
road.
let down.
Giants.
Yeah.
Giants kind of strung together a good game against the Bills last week. I wait for him to put it together and win one. Tyrod Taylor will probably be going again, which I think kind of helps them. Saquon's back. Look for him to just run the ball, keep it close, definitely. Uh, it's just it amazes me in the NFL seeing so much totals being about 37 points.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even. It's hard when you get that low to even start leaning an over under. When you give me 44.5, something like that, better decisions. But 37, like I'd like to say over, but you just never know. Like, we've seen a lot of games this year where offenses stall out and 6-3 at halftime or it's very low, no scores in the third quarter. But yeah, I kind of like the
A
Giants
lot of no
money
scores in the
line
third quarter.
just because in the NFL, when you're getting plus teams at
Home dogs, baby.
home
Yep.
dogs, divisional, give me a little bit of the Giants.
I like that. Like I said, I can't blame you. It's a hit or miss game. It can go either way.
All right, now I know Desmond Ritter's your boy as the Falcons take on the Bucks in Tampa. 2.5 point dogs. The Falcons are. What are you thinking here?
I hate Desmond Ritter. but give me the Falcons as dogs against this Buccaneers team. I really, I don't know. The Bucks, they're kind of, I mean, not in the same bracket as the Lions, but I still see them as an overvalued team. And I know the Falcons. I mean, the quarterback sucks, but they've got Bijan, they've got weapons, and I think their secondary really just didn't play. I mean, they obviously didn't play well. We saw it against Washington. I think they're better than how they performed last week. So I'm gonna get them in a bounce back spot as underdogs here.
All right, looking for some Falcons on the plus money.
Oh, Falcons, baby, fly, baby, let's
Yeah,
go.
that would be a play. Like if you can get the teaser, especially under with the
Yeah.
total set is under 37. If you get a Falcons on a teaser with a total set that low, it's not. I don't think the Bucks with Baker Mayfield are going to come out and win. 27-0. So look for that game
Yeah.
to be close. I like the plus points there. Definitely a teaser game for me because I just don't
Mm-hmm.
love the
I put
Falcons
this one
there.
as in my teaser.
Yeah, if you can get Falcons at a touchdown number, I feel great about it. But as a
Yeah.
low spread,
I
it's just a stay. It's like I
I did
said,
a
it's a
I did a
tough
13
week.
point teaser.
It's a tough week in the NFL. Yeah, I like that 13
A
point
monster
teaser.
teaser. Yep. In the Falcons.
Another team transitioning into that would be good on a teaser. The Steelers are taking on the Rams +3 in LA. The Steelers just do the goddamn Steelers things, right? Matt Stafford is 0-2 lifetime against the Steelers. And if I told you that he threw for 350 yards, he only took 2 sacks, and he lost the game, wouldn't you say, man, that must have been the Ben Roethlisberger Steelers? That game must have been 30-27. Well, the final score of that, when Stafford threw for 350 yards, was 20-15. Steelers won. All right. So I'm looking at the fucking +3 here. Stafford can go ahead and throw for 350. Somehow the Steelers will keep the ball in front of them and end up getting them to a field goal or some shit and end up. I mean, it's devil magic over there. If you're getting +3, just take it. Like I said, if the teaser, it'll probably hit. A bet I absolutely am creaming for on the plus side, I think, is under second half total. Rams kind of slow down in the second half after their
Oh,
scripted
cream
plays are all
action.
gone. Uh, Under 22.5 is the second half spread. I like that in this game a lot. What do you think here?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's tough. It's tough betting for the Steelers team because they just look so shit.
It pisses you off betting on them, and then somehow you
Yeah,
win and you don't feel
there's
good about
honestly,
it.
for me, there's no way I could take the Steelers in this spot. I've been on the Rams since week one, and I'd probably stick there. I don't love taking a three. I'd love to get it at 2.5. But if I could get a -2.5, give me the Rams. I can't. The Steelers shouldn't have won against the Ravens the other week. I can't off the top of my head remember what game they had last week. Um, if you do,
The
or
Steelers,
did
they
they have a bye
played
week?
the
I just don't remember them playing.
Oh, I think they were off.
Yeah, that makes sense. Um, so yeah, I mean they do get if they did have a bye, yeah, they get extra preparing time. But I like this Rams team. I'm on them, so I take them by a field goal. This is a game I'll probably I think I'll tease the Rams. It'll be in late game, a late slate teaser. So I'm on the Rams for this one. Fuck the Steelers. Steelers suck.
Okay. Rams suck. Go Steelers. Get out of there.
Stafford's
Card
the greatest quarterback ever.
Carden, yeah, he's 0-2 against the Steelers lifetime. He's really good.
1-2, 1-2. It's coming up.
Cardinals
We're
versus the
due.
Seahawks in Seattle. What you thinking here?
I think I've already got this in a teaser. Seahawks, I teased them down. I know you hate doing this. You mentioned this the other
No,
week,
through
but
zero.
teased them down. I think I got it. I took it past
I
zero. I
went
think
the
I'm
other way
in the
actually.
plus. You did tease the Cardinals. You did say take
Plus
them like 20.
21.
Yeah,
Cardinals
21.
haven't lost by more than 21 all year.
Yep. I did hit on the Cardinals a plus 17 the other week. Yeah. I don't mind that either. I think this could go either way. I think it'll be a little bit closer, like a touchdown game or something. um, like maybe 10 points. But yeah, this is a teaser game for me. Seahawks should handle this pretty well. The Cardinals have definitely, I wouldn't say they ever got hot, but they definitely cooled off from upsetting the Cowboys and playing close with some teams we didn't expect them to. Bengals handled them pretty well the other week. So they're definitely coming back down to earth and kind of playing like the team we thought they should. So Seahawks should handle this. There's just not a lot of value on any of the lines, so it's a teaser game for me.
Yeah, there's
I'm a
not
big
a whole
teaser
lot
guy.
of value there. Uh, Cardinals kind of suck. That might be the. I didn't check this game because I didn't have it, but that might be the halftime bet, depending what the Seahawks are first
Oh,
half.
I'll check that number right now. Actually,
The Cardinals have started off hot usually, but yeah, I'd be interested to see the second half bet as well. But the Cardinals have been slowing down totally as of late.
hmm
Their first half hasn't been going as well. Ooh,
yeah, they were
bases
keeping up with
loaded
everybody.
in the Phillies game, bottom of the ninth, 1-1. Bases loaded for Arizona, one out.
Fuck, I don't like that.
Marte to the plate, two for four tonight. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, they don't have any half bets up yet.
All right,
No
well,
lines
getting
for
out
it.
of
Not on
there.
DK.
Tell us a little bit about the Broncos Packers.
I mean, let's ride Broncos. Give me that home dog. The Packers offense is completely just fallen to shit recently. I think it's starting to be a better representation of what it really is, which is Jordan Love. If the first read's there, he can make that throw, and if it's not, the plays aren't developing. There's no second and third option. He's not really showing the ability to hit those throws like he was at the beginning of the season. He did play some bad defenses at the beginning of the season as well. So I think I personally got tricked into thinking he was better than he was. And this Broncos team, I mean, they've been hanging with people. They kept it close against the Jets, which are not great offense, but they moved the ball against the defense, which was impressive to me. So yeah, give me Broncos at home. That plus money, I like it. I'm on that. What do you think?
Uh, Marte just hit a single. The Diamondbacks walked it off.
Damn it!
But yeah, Packers
Fuck.
off the bye. They're against the worst D. They're healthy. Aaron Jones and Watson are back. The under's 46.5 in this game. If you teased it into the 50s, I think it'll probably hit.
That smacks.
The running game's going to be a big part. Like I said, Jones is back. Russell Wilson hasn't had a great season throwing the ball. They'll probably be running the ball more. If you wanted a passing prop in this game, I like Romeo Dobbs' longest catch over 18 and a half yards. Him and Love kind of got a connection going. But other than that, in this game, yeah, I think you could go Broncos first half on the play. Packers kind of suck first half, and then they pick it up second half usually. I'd be looking at that. Other than that, yeah, I think you could go with the home dog. Might as well. That's kind of an
Yeah,
NFL thing. They'll be playing mile high. Maybe the players will be
I
gassed
like it.
out.
You had good points though. There's a lot of good for Green Bay. It's a tough spot to sit. I mean, I'm not gonna like taking Broncos, but I probably will just because it's a spot
Yeah, the
that
spreads
I
move
want to be in.
both ways. Probably like if you somehow you could tease either way to +10, like I said, if you're a +10 teaser
hmm
person, that would definitely hit either team, I think.
And Trevor Lawrence just got the okay. I see 40 seconds ago, a bunch of articles just started rolling out that he is starting. So his workout went well.
Roll Jags, roll. All right, getting out of there
Yeah.
from Mile High onto the Chargers versus the Chiefs. A lot of divisional games this week.
Oh, this one's tough. This was a tough one, and I went back and forth with it as I looked at it on my when you sent me over the picture, obviously, of what games I was covering. Chiefs defense is good this year. I mean, they have a good defense, which is crazy to think with all the money going into the offense. And God, I'm blanking on the name. Quarterback
Mahomes,
um for the
Herbert,
Chargers. Herbert, yeah,
Herbert.
thank you. I want to say Hurts. Herbert obviously he's a little bit banged up and he didn't look great last week. They should have beat the Cowboys arguably, but he started having issues with his non-throwing hand, and don't know how that messed with his throwing, but he was not accurate at the end of that game. So he missed a lot of throws that could have sealed the deal. It's tough. This is usually a close game. It's usually a field goal game though. So I'm gonna take the Chargers plus 5.5. It's tough though because if Herbert comes out and he's still banged up, then I'm probably just gonna lose that bet. The defense for the Chiefs isn't too bad, even though the offense has been struggling a little bit. So I'm not in the majority there. I know a lot of people will not like that.
Yeah, I got this shit teased up to like plus 17 or something. Chargers. So.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, a plus 17 in a divisional
Fuck
game
the
that usually
Chiefs. So
ends by a
Chiefs
field
fucking
goal.
defense is just Chris Jones getting sacks or something. Like who
Mm-hmm.
name me their cornerbacks.
Couldn't do it, man. They've just been
Fucking
playing well.
give me Herbert on that again. Chiefs run the ball, right? Chargers
Yep, Pacheco.
have fuck, what was it? I can't remember if their run defense was absolutely garbage or if it was the only good thing about their team. Who they play
I don't think
last
it was.
week?
Oh,
Cowboys.
they played
Yeah,
Cowboys.
their pass defense is absolutely shit. So that might be the thing. Mahomes is probably gonna get off that game.
Hey, yo.
Big plays. The Chiefs receivers just aren't as explosive this year, so they're a little more coverable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck it. Game will
that's a
probably be
big
a
thing.
shootout. Bet the over. All right. Best game of the week though. Dolphins, Eagles, 2.5 point spread. Over under 51.5. Eagles are at home.
Supposed to be weather.
Yeah, weather then. I
Supposed to
actually
be.
had the Eagles money line at home
I'm
because
also with you on that.
the weakness of the Dolphins is their defense and offensive line. Offensive line's been playing better than expected, but I think the Eagles will get home and kind of sack Tua.
Hmm.
Their defense is pretty
Yeah,
solid and they can score. Yeah, like Dolphins maybe when
I'm with
they
you on that.
I just not much else to say. I'm just got a feeling Eagles at home.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
overthink
one of
it.
those spots. It's just one of those spots. Exactly, you said. Don't overthink it. Eagles at home. If you get the weather, that's even better. If we don't, not a big deal. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. The Dolphins are a great team. Don't get me wrong. It's just you're going into Philly, and it's supposed to be wet and sloppy on the East. So, little Sunday night. It's that spot. Don't overthink it.
All right. The Niners taking on the Vikings, last game of the week, +7 for the Vikings in Minnesota. 49ers looking to bounce back after their loss in Cleveland. Oh, I don't really know what to feel about this game. No Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I'll be looking at the 49ers first half spread. Whatever that number is, I'm probably taking it, to be honest. It's a bounce back spot for them. They need to they're going to be pissed off. Obviously, they lost to a pretty shit Browns team and they didn't look great. It was sloppy weather, but they're in the dome now and they're going to
Three and a
bounce back
half on the
against these
halftime
Vikings.
spread.
Yeah, I'll slam that. I think they'll
Also,
be up by
the
7.
Seahawks spread first half's 4.5 against the
Yeah.
Cardinals. Same as the second half.
That's a good number. I think both those teams will be up by 7.5, ideally. So, and you can put fucking as much money as you want on the McCaffrey touchdown anytime.
Yeah, he got hurt last week, but nothing long term.
Yeah, he'll come back and score 6 touchdowns.
All right, there
Take the
we
alt
go.
line.
Another week.
Easy.
Week 7. We be
Cash out.
going
Take out a second mortgage. Line of
underway
credit.
with the Thursday night game in 10 minutes. Nothing more to say, huh?
I got nothing, man. Just take out a second mortgage. Steal your mom's credit card. Get it on the DraftKings account.
Yep,
Hammer something.
make sure you send her your dad's account link so you can get a deposit match.
True. Deposit. Match the 1K that you put in there off her credit card.
Smart
And
money.
hammer the fucking hammer Viking or fucking not Vikings.
Hammer the Vikings, fuck it.
49ers. Yeah. Fuck it. Plus 245 is plus money, baby.
All right.
Nope,
See
that's
you
all I
guys
got,
next
man.
week.
See ya.
Peace.